Real quick, before I leave, guys, I want to give you and Mark and everybody two resources. You guys probably have this, but I want to encourage everybody to get these two resources back on the eschatology question and issue. And one of them is that has blessed me because I use these books a lot, to go back to. I read them a few times. So, and I've done interviews on this. Like, I talked to one of the authors. It's like this one. It's called Postmillennialism by Keith A. Matheson. And if you don't
Mm-hmm.
know Keith A. Matheson, you should definitely get to know him. He is one of the most scholarly minds that we have today, not only on this issue, but his mind is blessed. And I benefit tons from his teaching series on the book of Revelation, on the gospel, and what he has done with Ligonier since RC Sproul went into glory. I have benefited from this book. I've done an interview with Seal the Zeal on this book,
Mm.
talking about that P word, man. This is the P word right here. This is the P word. In Christianity, this is called the P word. And we review it, and he comes out. And if you have not read this book faithfully or seriously on this issue, you should. You should read it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Reread it, read it again, because it's one of those. And because if you have not read this book and yet you're talking about that P word, maybe you should stop talking about that P word and read this book and include it in your notes and your considerations.
Yep.
This next one, Amillennialism by Kim Riddlebarger. I actually had the privilege of interviewing him and talking to him about this book. It's about amillennialism, and it's a case for amillennialism. And both of these books go hand in hand when you're looking at the end times, the eschatology, right? And it's one of those books that he really gets involved in. It's a classic, and it's been out there for a while. And if you have read it, it's always one of those where you have to read it like once a year, really, because that's how good it is. I know there's other books out there, but these are the two ones that I have found probably the most helpful to me since I became reform in 2010 or something like that. So